and
Hello.
welcome back to another themed bingo here on YouTube.
And also the first one of this year.
Yeah.
It is.
Happy 2024, YouTube.
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. So today we are playing Agitha Christie Bingo.
Agatha Christie.
And as always, if you're playing at Heathlands, you can get a bingo sheet or bingo form from us. If you're playing at home, you can purchase the Agitha Christie Bingo from most good game shops.
Well, I got that one from Waterstone, so you could get it at Waterstone.
Yeah, I think you can get it on bookshops as well, and Amazon, all over
section on
eBay.
Agatha Christie, and you get bingo from that section.
There you go then. Other shops are available and do sell this as well.
Yeah, and you can also buy it online.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got our fact books about Agitha Christie and how wonderful it works about murder and all that.
They are very long facts, so we may skim through them.
Because I can read it a little bit more fast.
Well, if it starts taking a long time, we might have to cut them down. We'll try and stick within the hour.
Or should I just choose a sentence? You can stop me all afternoon.
So as always, we'll do a recap after every 5.
Yeah.
And then if you're watching on Facebook Live, you're welcome to comment and let us know if you've got lines or even a house. And we will shout them out as we go on.
Also, the live chat down on the corners of your screen.
Yep.
So you can comment on that.
You can.
Let us know if you have a line or a house. And as always, we're going to read from our second Magia.
And if you're not watching live, I think you can still comment and we'll pick them up at a later date as well. So yeah.
Yeah, we can do them later. So shall we get started on this?
I think so. Let's change to the
Yeah,
game.
good.
Right. First one at the back is a hello, police officer. What does it say about the police officer?
It kind of looks like the animation of Tintin, doesn't it?
When there's murder, there are police officers who appear in almost all the Christie novels.
This is next.
Some arrest the wrong people, others are quite competent.
Some hostile towards Poirot and Miss Marple work quite well with them. So some of the most prominent recurring police officers are Inspector Dermot Craddock, who becomes one of Miss Marple's greatest allies. One of the most respected men of Scotland Yard, and Superintendent Spence, friend Poirot.
There you go. A lot of information about a policeman.
Yep, I'll set this one down here. The next one is it's not really a game. It's a mousetrap.
A mousetrap.
It's a mousetrap? Yeah, it's a mousetrap.
Yeah, it says mousetrap. Moosey trap.
Moose trap. Moose trap.
So what facts can you tell us about a mousetrap?
Anyways, what's about a mousetrap thing?
Again, we'll try to keep this as short as possible. It's by far the world's longest running play, with well over 28,000 performances in London as of 2022. Since 2022. Since 1952, audiences have flocked to the West End to see the story of 8 guests at a snowbound hotel with a serial killer determined to get revenge for past injustices.
There you go. The mousetrap. So the mousetrap is the name of an Agatha Christie book or play.
Yes. Basically.
And can I just point out, I love the look of these counters here. They look like they got like a
Little spyglass, magnifying glass.
Next one out of the bag is, I think the unicorn used this. Revolver.
A revolver.
Revolver.
It was in the library with the revolver.
It was just revolving around the room.
Malcolm, hey,
What?
tumbleweed, please. Animation of tumbleweed. We need an animation of tumbleweed.
Anyway, do you want to know any facts about a revolver?
Go for it, Mark.
Right. Firearms are a commonly used weapon in Christie's novels, including the disappearing and reappearing revolver in And Then There Were None, and a substantial gun collection produced multiple potential weapons in the hollow.
There you go.
And they're also kept home as like a souvenir.
So this is our fourth one.
This is our fourth one. We've got one more to go. We have got Eric the Skull, and I'm actually intrigued to.
Eric the Skull with red eyes.
Huh?
Are they it looks a bit like Terminator, doesn't it?
Kind of.
Bright red eyes.
Eric is the mascot of the Detection Club, an organisation of British crime writers founded in 1930. G.K. Chesterton was the first president, and other early members included Dorothy L. Sayers, Anthony Berkeley, Ronald Knox, Baroness
Oxy,
and R. Austin Freeman. New initiates to the club swear an oath that play on Eric, whose eyes are lit up with battery-powered red lights.
They're just.
Ah.
They're not the Terminator.
The colour it was.
Not bad. Last one, guys. Before we do a recap. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Buckle shoe.
The buckled shoe. Or a shoe with a buckle.
So the buckled shoe, in 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
I just said that.
Is this?
Poirot.
Poirot solves a series of deaths that have the potential to determine the fate of England. A seemingly ditzy retired actress is found murdered in the flat, but the body is unrecognisable. The main source of identification is a buckled shoe, but as Poirot knows, things are rarely as simple as they first appear.
There you go. And is it time for a recap?
But I've got Michael Carter's soundboard yet.
No, we need to re-record him. We did have it and I loaded it up, but when I was doing some house cleaning, I think I deleted the wrong file.
We need to capture and do.
So I need to capture and redo it again.
Okay. Recap is police officer. Secondly, the mousetrap. Famous play by Agitha Christie. Oh, miss guy.
The trap.
Eat that trap. The revolver.
The revolving revolver.
We need an animation of Cumbria going across the screen. We could do that now.
I do have one
No,
somewhere, but
no,
I'll have to find it.
Don't do that, please.
Okay, Eric the Skull. We need a tumbleweed animation. One, two, buckle my shoe. Buckled shoe.
There we go. That was the first 5.
That's your first 5, and here's the.
That only took us 10 minutes to get through 5. We may have to not read as much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Poison atomizer.
Ooh. Poisoned atomizer.
Ooh, something like the perfume bottles.
Yeah, it's a spraying poison at people.
Again, keeping it short. In the mirror cracked from side to side, St. Mary Mead has some new residents, movie stars and other film industry professionals. When one character winces of poisoning, a little blackmail seems like a good idea. The blackmailer has second and final thoughts when inhaling a little allergy medication through an atomizer, smelling cyanide's bitter almond odour, a fraction of a second too late.
Wow. So it is kind of sparkling cyanide.
Just remember Curio Chop.
All these Doctor Who references. They went back in time to a poison pen letter. All poisons in it, isn't it?
Is that where you cut shapes out of a magazine and stick them in? Or letters out of a magazine?
In the moving finger, Limesunk is usually a quiet village, but the tranquility is disrupted when a series of anonymous poison pen letters, crafted out of cut and pasted letters, annoys the residents with slanderous and often probably false accusations.
There you go.
Tennis racket. Tennis racket. I always thought that that racket was spelled Rackete. Just racket.
That racket is in a noise racket.
What's all that racket?
This piece of sports equipment is often put to sinister use in Christie's books. In Cat Among the Pigeons, a schoolgirl discovers that her tennis racket contains a big surprise in the hollowed out handle, a cachet of gemstones.
Ooh.
That's definitely a mystery indeed.
So you're using it for smuggling.
Ooh. Well, that's a little tip for you if you go to the airport.
Take a tennis racket.
Yeah, take a tennis racket full of gems.
I think you might get pulled up.
Or that stuff. Anyways, House of Cards, and I don't mean the Netflix series.
I was going to say. I know that one.
Until something went into what? Moving on.
Anyway, House Cards. Even geniuses need to react, and
Poirot.
Poirot's preferred method of organising his thoughts is to build houses out of playing cards.
I think that Poirot is Belgian for detective, I think. I have Belgian detective. That just makes such lovely puns.
Anyway,
That's all before the second 5 is oh my god. Tuppence Beresford.
Tuppence what?
Beresford?
Beresford.
Beresford?
Tuppence Beresford.
when Prudence Tuppence Beresford completes her service as a nurse during World War One, she's not finished serving the country. Side by side with her dear friend turned husband Tommy, Tuppence bravely throws herself into numerous hazardous missions over the coming decades.
Yeah,
There
including gun undercover as a maid for a dangerous criminal. Ooh.
God, is it time for a recap? Cup.
Yep, absolutely. Before, yep, the ones for the sparkling cyanide poisoned atomizer.
Ooh.
I think that's a perfume.
Yeah.
Poison pen letter.
All the poisons.
Everything's poisoned and mysterious. Tense racket.
Good for smuggling.
Mm-hmm. Make sure that you bring that through customs. Not the Netflix series, but House of Cards. And
Last one.
Tuppence Beresford.
Yep. We got that down to 6 minutes. That's better than the first one.
Are you trying to time us or something?
No, I'm just working out.
It's like I'm going to house.
Yeah. See if you can beat your 6 minutes.
I don't know how to pronounce strychnine.
Streichine.
Brushing.
Streichine, I think. Streichstein.
So, Streichine. In Christie's first mystery novel, The Mysterious Affair Styles, she uses her knowledge as a pharmacist to show the painful effects of strychnine poisoning. A scientifically minded reviewer applauded Christie, saying she knew her job.
There we go.
And it's also one of the most bitter poisons.
It's a great one.
Put it in coffee.
A pearl necklace.
A pearl necklace.
Reminds me of what would be in a recommend. That I read.
So a pearl necklace, many women wear pearl necklaces in Christie novels. In Death on the Nile, Lynette Doyle wears a much coveted pearl necklace that not one but two people try to steal over the course of the novel.
There you go. Obviously worth a lot of money.
Also, Death on the Nile was made into a film.
Yeah,
It
I've
was.
seen that. Yes, I've seen. Well, I've not seen the film, but I've seen trailers and posters for it. Anyways, guy turns into the wasp. Vicar.
Vicar.
The Vicar. No small English village beset by murder is complete without a vicar at the local church. Most vicars make only cameo appearances, officiating at weddings and funerals.
Yep.
They also be wasps.
The lesser spotted vicar.
Well, since fathers told us must forgive them their trespasses. Chess piece.
A chess piece. Someone murdered with a chess piece, maybe?
Very annoying.
Anyway, the chess piece. In the Big Four, a chess master kneels over and dies a few moves into a match. During the post-mortem, a white bishop is found tightly clutched in his fist.
Ooh.
Epic game. Well, that's before the days of poker. Well, how do you like them apples?
Basket of apples. So what's the fact about apples?
Anyway, apples. Mrs. Oliver loves her apples. She's often munches on them as she's working on a novel, and sometimes starts munching without realizing it. However, she loses her taste for them in Halloween Party, where a young girl is drowned at the titular gathering. Drowning in a bucket of apples meant for mobbing.
There we go. So is it now time for a recap? Recap.
Today. Strashine? Strashine?
Strashine. Strashine.
Oh, necklace. Vicar. Chess piece. And last one, apple.
So we're 15 in now.
Parasol. It's a type of
Parasol.
umbrella.
It is.
Type of umbrella.
Anyway, Parasol. Miss Marple is often depicted as carrying a parcel. In The Perfect Maid, Miss Marple drops her umbrella
Marple.
and other items in a feint in order to trick a suspect into giving her fingerprints without realizing it.
Crafty.
Second, Hercule Poirot.
Not so modestly self-described as the greatest detective in the world, Poirot was a star of the Belgian police before World War One made him a refugee and he fled to England, becoming a private detective who solved baffling cases and resolved government scandals.
There you go, Poirot.
And wasn't he like adapted into
Yeah, there was films and TV shows with Poirot.
various films and TV shows?
Very popular.
A Tunisian dagger.
Ooh.
So the Tunisian dagger. This weapon slew one of the most famous murder victims in all of literature, Roger
Ackroyd.
Ackroyd. The artistry of the Tunisian metalwork led the investigating detective to dub it a beautiful object, a dangerous toy to have around.
Colonel Ray. Was it right? I don't
Race, I think. Colonel Race.
know.
The race of colonels.
This man of action is a British spy travelling the world on secret missions, many of which involve tracking down secret agents and arms dealers. While he's highly skilled at espionage, he is less lucky in love.
There you go. Unlucky in love, but good at espionage.
Orient Express. That's the first one of the like before we do recap.
Anyway, the Orient Express.
Oh, didn't Doctor Who go on the Orient Express? Oh,
Yes, he did.
money.
It's the most famous luxury train in the world, and on one journey from Turkey to France,
Poirot.
Poirot finds himself snowed in with a corpse in one cabin and a train full of suspects.
There you go. Typical train journey.
And maybe
The Invisible Mummy.
So is it now time for a recap? Recap.
Yeah. What's ahead of us?
Yeah, got some helicopters going about, I think. What's distracted? It sounds like it's above us.
Parasol. Hercule Poirot. Very sharp man. A Tunisian dagger. Oops. Colonel Race. The Orient Express. Shall we begin another
Yep.
round?
On X5.
The Adventuress. What will we learn about the Adventuress?
Christie's novels are full of brave, intelligent, spirited women who are looking for adventure and generally wind up having fun and finding love along the way. Some are
Impoverished?
and others are members of the nobility.
Shows what a good women model. It's what one model to women as well. Morris Cowley? Car?
Morris Cowley.
Anyway, the Morris Cowley. In her autobiography, Christie declared, "I don't think anything has given me more pleasure, more joy of achievement than my dear bottle-nosed Morris Cowley."
The costume.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so I think that's pretty much everything we need to know about the Morris Cowley. Blackbird. What should we know about the blackbirds?
Anyway, Blackbird. Have you gone into the question of blackbirds, Mrs.
Miss Marple.
Miss Marple asked in A Pocket Full of Rye?
I like that thing some comes to mind.
When a trio of deaths mirrors the nursery rhyme, some blackbirds are found on the master of the house's desk. Miss Marple's question proves shrewder than the police first think.
There you go.
A maid servant.
A maid servant. Oh, she doesn't look trustworthy, does she?
Anyway, the maidservant. Christie's novels are full of maids and housekeepers keeping country houses tidy. Some become victims, like in The Moving Finger and A Pocket for a Ride. Some are embarrassed to be in domestic service and wish to escape, often through marriage.
Last one before we do recap is Peter the Fox Terrier.
Peter Fox Terrier.
Yeah, and just so you know that little thing, it's just it's tennis ball and
Then sticking his tongue out, or it's a tennis ball.
stuff.
Christie loved many dogs during her lifetime, but one of the most dearest to her was Peter, a fox terrier she had during the 1920s to 1930s. Peter inspired the character of Bob in Dumb Witness, a terrier wrongly accused of nearly killing an elderly woman by leaving his ball at the top of the stairs.
There you go. Murderous dog.
Shall we do a recap?
A recap.
The Adventuress. Just what Agitha Christie can do for males and females. Good. One model for women. Morris Cowley. Brian Boone for which?
Blackbird.
Maid servant.
Maybe what?
Maid servant. Put on. Peter the Fox Terrier. Mr. Satterthwaite.
Mr. Satterthwaite.
Satterthwaite.
So what can you tell us about him, Mark?
Oh, wait. Okay. There he is. Right. Mr. Satterway is a self-confessed snob.
When you had the camera on,
Enjoys socializing and the finer things in life. After the only woman he ever loved turned him down, Mr. Satterway was content to sit back and observe others, living and loving until Mr. Quinn taught him how to become a sleuth.
Sleuth.
A sleuth.
Like a detective.
Yes, he's a detective. Another word for detective. Where's yeah. I'll actually see these on my walk sometimes. Foxgloves.
So a foxglove is a plant with bell-shaped flowers. In real life, a scientist learned about how foxglove could be used as heart medicine when he learned about a village witch who brewed a healing potion from foxglove leaves.
What do you got?
Just drop the glove.
Handkerchief with an H.
Handkerchief with a H. A monogrammed handkerchief. Who could it be?
Handkerchiefs with a plus.
What? Handkerchief what?
With a plus.
With a what?
With a plus.
I don't get that.
Well, number one. Anyway, handkerchief with a H. This monogrammed women's handkerchief was a prominent clue at the scene of the crime in Murder on the Orient Express.
Bertram's Hotel.
Bertram's Hotel. During the 1960s, many senior citizens longed for a happier time, yearning for the pre-war era of comfort, style, and courtesy that the younger generation seemed to have abandoned.
This is the last one before our recap. ABC train timetable. He's doing Jackson 5.
The ABC train timetable. A serial killer is on the loose in the ABC murders. He kills in alphabetical order in locations matching their names.
There you go.
Ooh.
Which makes it time for a recap.
Yep, it's time for a recap now. First up is Mr. Salterblade.
Wait.
Foxgloves. Handkerchief with an H. With H, not with an H. Well, it kind of is, but there's no other way to. Anyways, I'm going to say Bertram's. Bertram's Hotel. I wonder where that is. No, I mean, but where's it? Where's it in any part of the world? ABC train timetable. Right, next up. Ooh, okay. We have the Doctor.
Ooh.
Not Doctor Who, but a Doctor.
Good doctor.
She must be shitting out loud there.
Anyway, Doctor. Plenty of medical people appear in Christie's novels. While some pundits claim that the Doctor always does best in a Christie mystery, this is false. A Doctor is just as likely to be a victim of crime as a killer, and even more likely to be an innocent bystander.
Ooh.
Harley Quinn, and I don't mean the Joker's girlfriend. Why does he have his back turned?
It's to show off his Harlequin coat.
Oh, okay.
Harley Quinn is a mysterious man. Some people even wonder if he's a supernatural entity rather than a human being.
Oh,
He has an almost magical ability to appear when he's most needed and then vanish after problems are solved.
Ah.
There's some golf clubs.
Anyway, golf clubs. In real life, golf put a strain on Christie's first marriage as she became a golf widow.
What else? Died? Or a good divorce? I heard about divorce.
It says here that a multi-sport athlete is the prime suspect in one of the novels when a mystery woman is seemingly bludgeoned with one of his clubs.
Oh, gee.
Gruesome.
Okay. Ooh, this one's pretty sour. It's Felicity Lemon.
Felicity Lemon.
Get rid of it.
In a nice teal raincoat.
Listen to love it. I'm obviously
Sour person.
a fishing secretary who works with both Hercule
Poirot.
and Parker Pie. Miss Lemon's main ambition in life is to invent a billing system that will surpass filing system that will surpass all others.
Unless you wanted to fill sausages or something, or sandwiches.
What?
I don't know. I was thinking what a filling machine would be.
Well,
Pie fillings, maybe.
No. Yeah, maybe quite pie fillings, but if it's sausages, it'll be stuffing, won't it?
Yeah.
It's stuffing.
It's still a filling that goes in.
All right, let's move forward to our top five. Our top five recap. We have a sugar hammer.
Oh, the sugar hammer.
Stop. Sugar hammer time. Whoa.
check it out. In Miss McGinty's Dead,
Poirot. Next up.
Poirot must clear the name of an innocent man before he's hanged for the murder of his landlady, who was bludgeoned to death. The weapon was never found.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
And now it's time for a recap, is it?
Yeah.
A recap.
We have you got one. No, I'm joking. There's a doctor. Although he is a doctor. The doctor, not a doctor. Harley Quinn. Again, Joker's girlfriend. Of golf clubs. Felicity Lemon. And lastly, the sugar hammer.
Sure.
I reckon people should start be getting lines soon, if you haven't already. If you are watching and you've got a line, let us know.
Okay. Opposite to a doctor is the nurse.
Nurse.
Anyway, the nurse. Christie's books are full of people needing medical care and the nurses who look after them. Some are angels of mercy, others are angels of death who use poison on their patients.
Dun dun dun.
Some are shady, some are nice. Soldier Island. Wonder where that is. Anybody in the world? Anybody Google map it, please? I want to go to these places.
At Soldier Island. And then there were none. And then there were none.
None. None.
T-
None.
10 strangers are invited to stay at a luxurious house on Soldier Island, an isolated place off the coast of Devon inspired by the real life Burr Islands.
There you go.
That's it.
So it's an island off Devon.
Burger Island. I like to call it Burger Island. You know what my takeaway is? Yes, this looks a whole lot like the Titanic. It's a cruise ship.
Cruise ship.
We're in a cruise ship. In the man in the brown suit, Anne
And Bedingfield.
Bedingfield, a young woman seeking adventure, starts investigating a pair of mysterious steps.
I wonder if that was Daniel Bedingfield's relative. Anyway, Colin's close to getting a line, and Andrew has a line in the green bubble.
Ooh.
So well done to you.
Yes.
You double checked it?
Triple checked it.
So then Agitha Christie murder, you'd be like, is that Daniel Bedingfield? Next up is Captain Hastings.
Captain Hastings, Poirot's loyal friend and chronicler of many of his early adventures, narrating 8 novels and many short stories.
Also, before another recap is Parker Pine.
Parker Pine. A good name.
Parker Pine, Porcupine. Parker Pine, Porcupine. Very, very strong.
Parker. After retiring from government work, Parker Pine decides to go into business for himself with the stated goal of making people happy. People in rocky marriages and dull lives come to him and he helps them most of the time.
There you go. And now it's time for a recap.
Yep. The nurse. Soldier Island. We're going to Devon in a few months' time, so might Soldier Island thing. Cruise ship. Captain Hastings. And Parker Pine. What about Peter Parker's dad? Oh, we have the woman herself. Agitha Christie.
Typing away at her novels. Murder, She Wrote.
Wait, was that Angela Lansbury? Did she actually?
Agatha Christie's Murder, She Wrote. With Jessica Fletcher, was it? Something like
I thought Murder She Wrote starred Angela Lansbury.
that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I've made it up.
Anyway, Agatha Christie She's the best-selling mystery writer of all time, selling over 2 billion books globally, with only the Bible and Shakespeare's plays outselling her. She wrote 66 crime novels, 150 short story collections, 2 memoirs, and 6 romance novels, as well as over a dozen plays.
Oh, go on, girl.
Wow, busy
She did
woman.
loads.
Busy woman, huh? A stone pineapple.
Stone pineapple pen.
Oh, we haven't got, because we've got apples, apple pen, pineapple pen, pineapple, apple pen.
Anyway, it's easy to kill if you know how to make it look like an accident. In Murder is Easy, a serial killer is eliminating residents one by one, carefully making them look like natural deaths or fatal misadventures.
There you go.
Poisoned champagne glass. This will be the
The old poison champagne glass.
This will be the sparkling cyanide.
Anyway, poison champagne.
Glass.
Glass. In one of the worst birthday parties ever, beautiful heiress Rosemary.
Heiress. It's a sudden age.
Heiress. Rosemary Barton dies after drinking cyanide-laced champagne.
Sparkling cyanide.
There you go.
That was sparkling cyanide for you. Hypodermic needle. This is the fourth one before we drink. Sorry, we were just doing this type of rapies earlier.
Well. Hypodermic needle. This means of poisoning is used frequently by Christie's killers and then there were none. A cyanide-filled hypodermic serves as the modern bee sting.
There you go.
Oh, is it a husband? Tommy Beresford.
Tommy Beresford. Beresford. It looks like he's late for something.
Tommy Beresford. What's a young war veteran who can't find a job to do? Why pair up with his longtime buddy and later wife, tub friends, to go on adventures. Tuppence. To go on adventures.
There you go. Is it time for a recap? Cup.
Yeah. We have the novelist herself, Agatha Christie. Not do very well. No, actually, never mind. No. Have a stone, pineapple, apple, pen. Stone, pineapple. No seriousness. Sparkling cyanide itself, poison champagne glass. Hypodermic needle. Tommy Beresford. Damn it.
There we go. There can't be many left now, so I'm assuming people are getting lines all over the place. They're getting close to a full house.
Oh, top secret papers.
Ooh.
Top secret papers.
Oh, Colin's finally got his line.
In the prologue to the secret adversary.
Secret adversary.
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 A British agent gives a packet containing a secret treaty to a young woman as the
Lusitania?
Lusitania sinks.
Yeah,
There you go.
Lusitania went down. Inspector Jap.
Inspector Jap.
Jap, 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 Jap. Why do some people look like they're running this?
Oh, they're all running. Some people are trying to catch criminals, and some are criminals running away.
Inspector Japp. James Japp is
Alright.
Poirot and Hastings' ally in Scotland Yard. Japp first worked with Poirot during the Abercrombie forgery case in 1904, though the details of that crime were never recorded.
There you go.
Have some jewels now.
Jewels. Is that a jewel panther or a leopard or something? Scarab.
Beetle maybe. And we have a jeweled gun stitch.
Oh.
I'm checking that.
The jewels. Precious jewels play pivotal roles in many of Christie's stories. A prince's fortune in jewels led to multiple homicides in Cadamon Pigeons.
Alarm clocks now.
Alarm clock. Oh, alarm clocks. Multiple ones.
Alarm.
Alarm clocks are alarming.
Right.
In the seven
Could we have an animation of what we're going across the screen?
I'll try and get one for next time.
In the 7,000 Mystery, a group of bright young things staying at the country house Chimneys decide to play a prank on a friend of theirs who's always oversleeping. So they buy 8 alarm clocks, set them, and place them all around the room when he's resting.
Practical joke.
And that's one before the recap. We have a barrister.
Barrister.
Barrister is a type of judge.
Yes.
There's solicitors, there's judges, there's barristers. They're like different type of ways to do it. I don't know why they have to look ridiculous. But I found Dave Tennant ridiculous.
A barrister. Everybody who's accused of a crime, whether they're guilty or wrongly accused, is entitled to legal representation. Innocent people on trial in the mysterious affair at Styles, Sad Cypress, and Five Little Pigs all get lawyers, but it's Poirot who saves their clients.
Yeah, it's time for a recap. Recap.
Yeah. Top secret papers.
Ooh.
Were given to somebody after the Lusitania sanctuary. Inspector Jap. Inspector Jap. And we have some jewels. Alarm clocks. Missing man. And a barrister.
Are these the last ones?
When we have,
Ooh.
we're getting this. We have a soldier statuette. It's like a beef eater from London.
Anyway, so the statuette, as and then there were none, opens
And then they were none.
opens 10 little soldier statuettes stand on the dining room table.
As 10 guests start dying in the manners described in a classic nursery rhyme, statuettes start getting broken one by one. Reminds me of a certain situation. Oh, my grandmother went here. Egypt.
And Sphinx.
Pyramids of Giza.
Anyway, Egypt. Hercule
Poirot.
Poirot loves to travel, though ocean voyages leave him horribly seasick. River cruises are far easy on him, and death on the Nile, his relaxing vacation, is interrupted by a love triangle gone horribly wrong.
And we have the Pale Horse. That's like a pub to me.
The Pale Horse. Yeah, definitely a pub.
Is it real?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Please tell me it's a pub.
The Pale Horse. One of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, Death rides a pale horse in the Book of Revelation. This is the inspiration for a creepy sign at an inn in a small village where a trip of self-proclaimed witches claim to be able to use their powers to kill people from miles away.
When did they burn them? The Countess Vera Rossakov.
The Countess Vera Rostov.
Countess Vera Rosakov. As Irene Adler is to Sherlock Holmes and Catwoman is to Batman, Countess Vera Rosakov is to Hercule Poirot. A flamboyant woman with henna red hair, she's the only woman to catch Poirot's romantic interest.
Ooh. Fancy lady.
Hubba. Last one before another recap. We have St. Mary Mead.
St. Mary Mead. The village of St. Mary Mead seems like a peaceful spot, but as the most famous resident, Miss Marple can attest, appearances can be deceiving.
What about it?
It doesn't say.
Oh, it's inside.
So I think now it's time for a
Yeah.
recap.
Yep, we have a statuette. Soldier statuette. We have Egypt. I was afraid to fly and be able to make it to that destination. Yeah, and I think, according to the facts, it is an inn. Pale Horse.
The Pale Horse Free House.
Free House Inn, and it's a pub as well. Countess Vera. Countess Vera. I can't really say it in an accent anymore. She's definitely like a Catwoman to Batman. And St. Mary Mead.
Right, we've got our last 10 there, is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's 9. Ooh, so 5 and 4.
We'll have a recap of 5 for this one and then a 4
Okay.
for the next. Salome Otterborn. Salome Otterborn. Salome Otterborn. Ah,
Salami.
Slow.
Salome Otterborn.
Salami.
Aside from Mrs. Oliver, Christie's books feature some notable writers. There's Daniel Clancy, who turns the climate to death in the clouds. Oh, but the wasp into a novel. And Raymond West, Miss Marple's nephew, who writes ultra-modern novels about unpleasant people.
There you
A gramophone.
go. Gramophone.
Play music, lots of music. But back then there wasn't like pop or hip hop. A lot of jazz and
Well, they are their version of pop. Would have been jazz.
A gramophone.
Popular music.
genres.
These devices played more than music and then they were known, especially made records accused 10 people of murder.
Oh, Whitehaven Mansions. Had a big dream the other night about Whitehaven Mansion. It's weird.
In the ABC murders, Poirot has moved into a luxury flat at Whitehaven Mansions, where he indulges in his preference for modern design and neat, symmetrical squares.
This may look like the tomb of Tutankhamun. It is a sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus. These ancient Egyptian caskets make a couple of appearances in Christie's work. In Death Comes at the End, an early and influential novel in the historical mystery genre, victims of a rapidly dwindling Egyptian family are buried in sarcophaguses.
There you go.
Yes.
A surf icon.
Pretty much was into surfing.
Anyway, it's surf icon.
It's full surfing now, everybody's burning out. You know.
Christie was one of the first Western women to surf.
Ooh.
In 1922, she went on an around the world trip as part of her husband's first job.
There you go. Just surfed around the world. So time for the recap. Cup.
Yeah, we're going to start with salami, not salami off the bottom.
Salami poppadom.
Salami.
Salami poppadom.
Salami poppadom. Ew! Ew! Gramophone. Salami poppadom. Seriously? I wouldn't order that from the takeaway. Whitehaven Mansion. Sarcophagus. Surf icon.
Right, so we're coming to the last four now. So if you haven't got a full house already, you will have very soon.
First up we have an archaeological dig. Which I went on lots of times, but I still can't pronounce it.
Anyway, an archaeological dig.
Archaeological dig.
During her second marriage to the archaeologist Max Mallowan,
Yes, not.
Christie made near annual trips to the Middle East for her husband's excavations. Oh, there you go.
You have and he said Adrian, 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 not Adrian. I'm reading it wrong. Ariadne Oliver. Ariadne Oliver.
Ariadne Oliver.
Ariadne.
Widely regarded as an affectionate self-parody by Christie, Mrs. Oliver is a successful mystery novelist who solves cases with Poirot and also worked with Parker Pine.
And we have Jane Marple. Is that Miss Marple, do you think?
Could well be.
Jane Marple. Thanks to her keen observational skills and her deep understanding of human nature, Miss Marple is a brilliant detective. She's often underestimated by her peers and the police at first, but once she starts unraveling mysteries, she earns the respect of all around her.
There we go. And this is the very last one.
Yeah.
So if you haven't got house already, you will do after this one.
Could I just say, I think Devon has connections with Agatha Christie because there's a statue of her somewhere in the middle of it. Last but not least, everybody, you should get a full house after this. It is a teacup with poison.
The poison teacup.
Poison teacup.
Care for a cuppa? In a Christie novel, it may be wiser to go thirsty. In Murder is Easy, a woman dies after arsenic is slipped into her tea.
There we go. So everyone now should have a full house.
But before we do, we shall have one final recap
Recap.
of an archaeological dig. I know I said it. Ariadne Oliver. I think that's the only name I'll pronounce. We have Miss Marple herself, Jane Marple. And finally, teacup with poison.
There we go.
And that is all the tiles, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys have.
So the winner in the green bubble
Yeah.
was the one and only Andrew. So well done to you, Andrew.
Congratulations, Andrew, and I hope you guys enjoyed that round of bingo. And yeah, you should have a full house by now.
If you don't, you were playing wrong or you missed something.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, and I hope you enjoyed us calling out every single tile to do with Agatha Christie. And yeah,
We'll be back again in 2 weeks.
we're back again in 2 weeks. I wonder which bingo it is, and hopefully you'll see us again for that for 2 weeks time.
Okay.
So shall we call it here,
Yeah,
guys?
we'll go.
And
Yeah.
we'll see you guys in the next bingo. Bye bye.
Bye for now.